Hey, what's up guys? This is Oakley, and sorry for the brief lapse in videos. I was actually in my finals week in college, so lots of exams, lots of stuff going on. I'm on the quarter system. But anyways, I'm back home now. I don't have access to my normal computer, so I'm borrowing my brother's as he's off at school. So that's nice. I get to just chill. It's kind of cold here. It's snow. It's freezing. I'm back on the East Coast. I'm in DC actually, so it's really cold here. Any of you on the East Coast of the States are experiencing the cold. Actually, a lot of places are recently. Anyways, I was in California before, so this cold is a bit of a shock to me. But what's a bit more of a shock to me is the campaign that I'm playing as Carthage. I haven't really played any campaign as Carthage, but take a look at this. It's very epic. Right around 257 BC, we are seeing the starts of the first Punic War. So I was very delighted to see this actually happening. I hadn't played, as I said, any real campaigns in Rome 2 besides the Parthian one that I showed you guys, and that was kind of a failure. But playing as Carthage, I actually really like it. We're having sort of some historical stuff going on. I recently allied with the Etruscans. They're helping me push on Rome. They've been attacking Naples and the north of Italy on and off. And right now, as I said, we're starting the Punic War over here. So a couple of these fleets I was able to destroy. That's why they're kind of shattered and broken up. And my agents along here have been sort of harassing the armies that try and move through the boot of Italy, the toe of Italy. So that's why you're seeing not the biggest legions attack me, but I did see a couple stacks come down towards me. I've had a couple of battles, and it's been overall a very, very good experience. The reason I got into it is because now I have a lot more downtime to chill and have fun and relax, and it's I've actually found the campaign relatively enjoyable. I like it a lot. I think I haven't had enough time to just sit back and relax and enjoy Rome 2 for what it is. That's why I haven't been doing recordings of every session that I play, because I just wanted to be able to play on my own pace and my own time, and I found it much more enjoyable. Now, you guys probably know that the Caesar in Gaul DLC is coming out soon. I believe it comes out tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. That's going to be the 17th. So I will be playing that, and I figured, if I'm going to play that, I wanted to be more knowledgeable about how Rome 2's campaign works. That's why I played as Carthage, and I'm starting another campaign, was just to learn the mechanics of the game a lot more. So now I definitely am understanding the mechanics much better. Something that I really like to point out is the cool dynamics that I have with my allies here. I guess they're my satraps, or they're sort of like a vassal state, but New Carthage, they've been working really well with me. I really like the war coordination targets. I've been able to set those a lot and really actually have some aggressive campaigns with my allies. It'll take a couple turns, but then they'll send fleets, they'll send full stacks over there, and it's a really good way to coordinate with my ally, and I like how responsive they are. Anyway, some of the nice things about playing as Carthage here is I'm pushing over into Spain, having wars with the tribes here. Very historical. I found that I could actually pursue this expansion here, fight off various tribes, and I'm actually going to mention that I am using the Radius mod at the moment, so I'm not really sure how Rome 2 vanilla gameplay plays for Carthage, but playing it with the Radius mod is actually super enjoyable right here, especially when it comes down to the actual battles themselves. I find the pace of battle is much different. Units last longer, the battles are more drawn out. Conflict is drawn out to a larger extent, and I like that. I don't like battles that are rushed. And that was kind of what I was finding when I was playing with Parthia. Sort of the nature of the battles with large cavalry engagements, it could be over in the blink of an eye, whereas these are grinding battles. And take a look here, you have Athens and Sparta declaring war on me. Looks like we're going to have some semi-Macedonian war. This was actually recorded a couple hours before, and I've been playing the campaign a little more, so I can tell you that I've pushed into the toe of Italy. Anyway, what I mentioned was with the Radius mod, the gameplay in the campaign is different, or at least on the battle map I should say, and I actually really like it. I recommend you pick up the Radius mod. It's very good, one of the most popular mods I think that's out there. Definitely improves gameplay, and some of the differences from the more drawn out battle means you can have a lot more of a chance to move your forces around the enemy, get around their flanks. It means that even weak units can hold their own. It means that they still have strategic importance just for holding up the enemy. So you can see that's kind of my strategy here for these choke points. Put my weak militia troops in the center, spears guarding the flanks, and then skirmishers around the sides to pick off units from different directions. So I really like the mod because it allows me to do this. It allows me to actually zoom in a lot more than I could in regular battles, because at some point you do have to commit all your troops, and with the grinding nature of the Radius mod, it means that I can zoom in and enjoy the action and not have to do tactical micromanaging all the time. It's very enjoyable. Anyway, I was going to highlight one of these battles here that happened when 2 legions actually was moving on one of my cities. I believe this was me defending Syracuse. Sadly, Syracuse is not very historically accurate. It doesn't have its historic high walls, and instead it's an open settlement. But I did like the open settlement battles. It provided me a chance to have these kind of engagements instead of just waiting for the AI to just stand by the city gates and fail to effectively siege me. I like these open battles. Anyways, a note on the AI in Rome 2. I've actually found when I'm playing the campaign, the battlefield AI has actually done some pretty interesting things. I think it's done pretty well. I think you have to take the siege and the battle AI separately, because of course what they said is those are different beasts. Now when they did mention that, they said, because we've separated the 2 AI, the siege AI is going to be much better than it usually is. No, that's not the case, obviously, as you guys know. But I think when people talk about the terrible AI in Rome, it's mostly directed towards the siege AI. That one's crapped out. I have found, however, the AI in these battles are pretty good. Now, it doesn't really stack up as well when there's capture points, because it kind of overrides some of the AI mentality. It charges straight to that. But in some open field battle, I've seen the AI do some nice flanking, even hiding some troops. I've seen it engage my troops one by one, holding forces back, sending in skirmishers, attacking retreat. It's done some really interesting stuff that I didn't expect. Maybe on second thought I should have recorded that, but maybe we'll see more of that in the future in Caesar and Gaul if I can record that. But I just want to let you know my impressions of the game have been pretty solid. I know this is like late to be doing an impressions of the game, but I found the campaign married with the Radius mod was very enjoyable. I really liked it. Of course, Rome still is missing a lot of the elements that I wish it had, but I can say I've thoroughly been enjoying the campaign. Now I've gotten used to it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Caesar and Gaul, and I hope you guys too can find the time, now that we're entering the holiday period, to sit back, relax, and try to enjoy the game for what it is. And, most of you might actually be still in school at the moment, so my dream, or not my dreams, my wishes go out to you in your struggles, in your time of exams. I really know what that's like. I'm a third year actually at this point in college. I'm a mechanical engineer, and so when it comes down to finals for me, it's pretty hellish. I actually had a couple days where I don't think I even left my apartment, let alone even my room, besides going to get food or to go to study sessions. So I know what finals can mean. So if you guys are still having it, stick through it. And yeah, once you're on break, I hope you guys are able to enjoy a nice break yourselves. So where does that leave me? Well, now I'm back at home. I wasn't able to bring my computer with me, so I'm actually here using my brother's computer to do some video editing. He doesn't have all the software that I have to do video recordings and stuff like that, so I'm a little worried about being able to go and continue my production of the Punic Wars documentary that I wanted to do. I'm definitely going to be looking to do that. I brought an external hard drive with all my raw files and video files and audio from the work in progress that I had back in California, so I'm hoping to be able to continue that. I will be working to see if I can bring that to you as soon as possible, but just keep in mind that I am dealing with some technical difficulties when it comes to video editing at the moment, because I don't have all my programs and the stuff I'm used to, so I'll try and make do. But in any case, I'll be working on that, and I should have more free time now that it's break to try and work out those issues and bring you guys the next installment in the Punic War series. And it's kind of the fact that I'm playing as Carthage in the campaign has allowed me to sort of relax, play as Carthage, and at the same time, if I ever see a scenario that kind of matches something historical, I can record it, and then I can take that footage and throw it right into part of the documentary. So that's something that I found that is hard with the documentary, has been every time I want to describe a particular siege or a battle, I have to set up a custom battle. I have to make sure that everything is sort of the way I want it to. I have to wait for the AI to deploy. Sometimes the AI is super passive. It doesn't do what I want. It ends up being really tedious. Then I have to go back and edit it and do all this stuff. So for a clip that's like 10 seconds of something I imagined, it's a long and drawn out process. So what I like about playing the campaign as Carthage is I can find moments like this, which I could potentially use in the documentary. So that's kind of the way I'm doing both of it, where I'm able to enjoy the campaign for myself, relax, and as well gather some footage for the documentary. Anyways, thanks so much for your patience. I hope you guys enjoy and have a happy holidays, and also, yeah, good luck for your exams and all that. So, as I said, Caesar and Gaul will be coming out tomorrow. I'll be doing my best to pick it up, explore it, and share that with you guys. I know a lot of you are a little worried about Caesar and Gaul, how it'll turn out. I'm going to go ahead and buy it just because I love Roman history. I made a little money working recently, and also YouTube has been, I get a little money of YouTube. Also, speaking of YouTube, I'm not sure if you guys know, there was a pretty huge change in YouTube recently. A lot of people have been complaining about it, how all of a sudden there's an automatic system that'll go ahead and flag tons of your content. That's a pretty huge problem. I've been dealing with it. Polaris, who I'm partnered with, has been trying to fix the issue. They're having a lot of issues, so it's just a huge and upsetting problem that I have to come back to that. I put a lot of work into the documentaries and these videos, editing them and sharing them with you guys, and not that I'm trying to make money off of it. I know it's not going to be profitable or anything, but it's just kind of annoying that I see some of the professional Let's Players, people who I really like and enjoy. I recently found a guy named Markiplier. Actually been watching him for like a month or two. Really like him. And other people like that. Angry Joe, for example. People have been devastated by these changes, and it's kind of a sad change, and I hope we can... Google is able to resolve that, and YouTube is able to make a better system, because I really like the community that it's fostered online. I think I like the... I know that I like the outlet that it provides on YouTube for a lot of interesting commentators and a way for people to earn an extra buck. It motivates them, allows them to have more production value for this stuff. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.